Just give me the line.
Gang? What's the deal? How's everybody doing? Damn. Really? Really? First thing I see, Wix, I must ask, bro, what's going on with everyone talking shit about Don and Chen? I don't know, you would be the first person to ask. I haven't seen anybody ask me that yet.
Stop it. Get some help.
Anyway, I mean, if we're gonna start off with that, I'm gonna start off with this. I'm gonna finish this clip right here. We'll be back right after these messages from my cough. You guys don't need a prayer. You guys need an exorcism. That's what you guys need. I just bought this shit. Well, thanks for the change in attitude. All I've done is preach about you and Don. Been away for a few months, and that's the response I get. I mean, ask out-of-pocket questions, get out-of-pocket answers. We've been over this for a week. I'm sorry, I can't stop every single and discuss somebody else's business every single time I hop on, right? I don't know. How's your sister, bro? Let's find out about your sister. How's dad? Is he still gone? You feel me? Well, like I said, some of you guys need a fucking exorcism. You didn't do it on purpose, then great. But some of you guys need an exorcism. In the name of the holy stop loss, take profit, and break even, I banish you from the Forex world. Shit. Anyway, other than that, we are here to provide value through our trading, not to profiteer at somebody else's expense, right? That is why we are here. So let's see if there's any value through our work, right? That's what we're going to be focused on. All right, daily close bearish, weekly pretty heavily bearish, but we've already filled the daily wick overnight, daily range. So if we fill that daily range and we're pushing up, can we get a bullish closure? And the 4 hour is looking like it will close bullish. So this can get really interesting really quickly, because if this 4 hour closes bullish, we're going to expect the next 4 hour to create some kind of top wick. And if we open with a bottom wick, where's the clear and obvious level where we could take a buy? Hurry up and buy. Right there. So if we close above there, we're looking for a bottom wick to this area, to 24.8613. That's going to be in about 35 minutes. All right, we just had COMEX open. That did nothing. Let's drop down to the hourly. Ooh, we're in a range here on the hourly. So we got a level right there. Level right there. Right there. Boom. Well, outside of that, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for showing up day in and day out. Oh, Green is crying. Why is Green crying? What happened?
It's because I'm green, isn't it?
Who hurts Green? Was it someone from the other stream? Let's go. About to battle. Stream on stream battle. Just direct everyone to the Discord and don't talk about it. No, we've discussed it on stream, so let's not have a short memory. And if you weren't here, then someone will point you to that date and time. Right, so as we are in this little funky range here, I really don't want to take sells here because of this massively bullish 4 hour and us closing on it closing on the 4 hour in 30 minutes. Closing on it, closing in it. So what I want to see is if we can create a support and continue up. And so if we can hold 24.86 flat here on the 15 or the 30, we can close above there and have some bottom wicks be created. We will look for some buys. Like an onion setup, yeah, we can look for an onion setup, but I'd also want it to come along with a higher time frame closure above here. Ideally, we get that onion same time this 4 hour closes, right? Because then you could just take this entry, right? You can have that wick entry right there as it happens here to come up. But first, we gotta wait. Considering most of us know you through... Wait, let me read that. Don't delete it. Because of Don. I feel like you should at least be clear in the Discord with a pinned message. I'm not on payroll as a press secretary for the Controller FX brand or Donvo, right? I speak on him as my friend, and we've spoken ad nauseum about it, right? So your question a week after we've spent the week talking about it doesn't do anybody good. One. Number two, I have nothing to do with Don's Discord. I provide value through my own channel and through my own trading. That's number two. Number three, people don't call you to ask questions about your sister or your dad or your friends. They call them. If they call you, that would be dumb. Why not go directly to the source? Capiche? Your logic is flawed, and when your logic is flawed, we cannot have an intellectually honest conversation. Right? I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. So, I love that you're here. Thanks for supporting, but please, brighten up. Right? I feel for people, but social media is full of BS. And if you've been here for a long time, you should learn to read between the lines, or you should be smart enough to realize where there's bullshit and where there isn't. Oh, the great one I heard today. Yeah, I know for a fact it was a demo account Don had. And I'm like, how you know that for a fact? This shit came to you in a dream? What? Like, who reached out to you that you know these things for a fact? The fuck are you people saying? Bro, you was basically Don's direct partner? On what business, bro? That's my boy. That's my friend. But on what business? Joe Rogan is friends with Elon Musk. You don't call Rogan to find out shit about Tesla. Damn. That's number one. I'm just not the source for answers. But number two, did you have money in the spam, ma'am? What happened with the chat? Oh, you guys all came here. Somebody's slaying your boy. You should would have said something to save your boys, right? I have. What makes you think I haven't? We've spent a week talking about it. You're not listening to me, Wolf of Ape Street. We've spent a week talking about it. I don't know where you've been, but we are all sick and tired. You know how that's how you talk to people that aren't from your country or like that you think are having a hard time understanding you. We talk to talk. Go to yesterday's stream. Go to 8:20 a.m. Watch 20 minutes of it and then come back here and ask no more questions. Family had cancer, bro. Been away for 2 months. So you know what you do? You probably DM me on the side so you don't take away from the stream and for the possible opportunities that we could have been exploring for the last 15 minutes on stream, right? You've been away, but the other 500 people on this chat have not. So you probably should go on the side, DM, and if you really want to know, there are some people that have reached out to me separately, asked the question, we had a conversation, that was it, and there was no toxicity, there was no FUD, and there was no taking up my time on stream that, you know, we're trying to focus on providing value in our way. That's just typically how shit's done. Right? With all due respect, that's how shit is done typically. Anyway. Don't even think responding is healthy at this point? Yeah, but there wasn't shit happening, so I felt like talking. All right. The 30 closed with no bottom wick. What did we just say? We get a 30 with no... it's got one, but it's a very small one. If we get a 30 with no bottom wick and a bottom wick to this area, we might look for positions, but we want that bottom wick to where that previous 5 level was, right? Where we've rejected previously, so somewhere around here. That's why I'm looking for... I would like a 4-hour closure, because I think the 4-hour has a chance to make that bottom wick before driving up. Right? Because if we look... we've rejected off a resistance, so we're not just coming down off nothing, right? There's a resistance here, it tested it, filled the range, and rejected, right? So you were coming down here, bouncing off of something. Now, if you can hold this support, that would mean holding support here would mean a bullish closure at this point, right? Because we've already tapped it. Once you've tapped it, you know, now you want that bullish closure. You want to close above it. If we're able to get that on this current 30, the 4-hour closes bullish. Let's look at the hourly. The hourly will close bear, but if the 30 will close bullish and the 15 will close bullish and everything closes bullish above here except the hourly, we can wait for the hourly to make that bottom wick, break the previous hourly low, and then come back up in range to retest the highs. So if the 5-minute level is here and we close like this on the 4-hour, and if we're able to come down to this area without making a top wick, right, then we will have entries right here for buys, expecting that top wick and being closed bullish on the higher time frame. The flip here will be our advantage point. Don's losing the narrative. He doesn't have a narrative. It is what it is. Crab being spread. Okay, and it's your job to be smart enough to see through the bullshit. First of all, is it somebody talking about it and then at the same time promoting their product? Right? Is it, right? Are people trying to come up off of this? Right? Are they using it for their own shady benefit? Number two, the actual facts that they say or list. And most of the time it's like, I'm not exactly sure, but this is what people online are saying. That's what the videos have been, right? That's what all the stories have been. So, like, we expect you to be bright enough to, well, I expect you, I don't know I expect you to be bright enough to just, for some shit is just common sense. Four-hour closes respecting 85. You mean like below it? Still got a lot of range to the upside. I would then look for a different support. We close below 85. I don't think I'm looking for an entry at 84. We will look for a different support to be made. Probably start looking to here, to 82 for entries. Don, hold on. If Don can address the issue, then everyone can move on. Hold on, Josh, are you in the ma'am? I just want to know one thing. Are you in the ma'am, Josh? Did you lose your life savings? Josh is like, damn, no matter what I answer, I can't win this one. Damn. I want to know if Josh is in the man. Let Don work behind the scenes. I'm in the ma'am. He's trading today. Oh, he's trading today. You're in the ma'am, and he's trading today. Damn, so I guess he's addressing the issue. See, when I look at shit, I think, damn, actions speak louder than words. That's how I think. Doesn't matter if he's in the ma'am? What do you mean it does? How can you speak on things you're not involved in and know nothing about? But if you are involved, I want to know how much he had in the ma'am. I want to know what his loss was. These things matter. It's not like, oh, black and white. Shit matters. from the whatchamacallit. Wait, where are they? From all the crickets, I'm gonna guess Josh is not in the man. What do you know more than us? the loss was 3 mil. Well, you obviously know nothing. So just from your statement there, I can tell you have no facts. Anyway, yo, Wix, the session trades are from yesterday. Yes, let's delete that. No, don't worry, gang. We're not missing much. We're just banter, and it's just I'm a random dude on the YouTube, just going back and forth with the chat. Right now, for now, we're really waiting on this 4 hour to close. If you guys got something to do, if you need to go to the bathroom, you need to go, find your bib, whatever you got to do. Go get a new set of pacifiers, roll a joint. I don't know. Whatever you got to do, go do it. You have until 9 a.m. Can mods pin a post? Or only I can do that? No? Why can't you guys pin anything? Mod God? Green, why can't you pin? Give you more power? How do I give you more power? All I can do, I'm looking. All I can do is take away your range. Your wrench. Your range. I don't know why I want to take away your range, but your wrench I could take away. Wait, maybe I have to take away your wrench to give you a better. Bro, hold on. Remove. Okay, green's no longer a mod. Add S. Alright, you should be a managing mod. Can you pin shit? Can you pin something? Can you pin questions about Don to go back to yesterday's stream to 8:20 a.m. so we can move on? Why can't you do that? A managing mod can't do that either? What do you need? A wrench? A hammer? What do you need? Lightning? Oh, it lets you manage mods? Oh, you guys are fucked. Oh, shit. Yo. You know what I was watching yesterday? I didn't fall asleep for a long time. Anybody watch Kai's stream last night? No, really entertaining stream. You watch Kai? No, but it was a really entertaining stream. Because he's on my IG. I follow him on IG, and he like midnight. I was smoking outside, and it just popped up as a story on my IG. I was like, all right, it was really entertaining. All toxic shit can be put to bed. Like, yeah, but like, who are we to like I always say, no one is gonna force any hands, right? People have to do things on their own time. You'll never get through to somebody by forcing them to do things or yelling at them or telling them. People have to come to things on their own time. You guys are mathematicians. I don't know if you're better at math or at detective work. Dang, Ma deleted that 1900 real quick. Damn. I bet Wix's secret pleasure is speed streams. No. You know whose streams I watch? I watched all of Vitali's Catch a Predator streams. Those were fucking gold. All of them. Especially the one where he got Akon singing. Had Akon singing Locked Up as they were arresting the dude. That's what I watched. Vitali and Steve Will Do It. I like those. Those vids are fake? No, they're not. People really got locked up. I'm sure there's actors that they throw in there to get the predators caught, but like decoys, they call them. Yeah, whenever Steve streams on, what is it, on Kick, I'll watch. If we were to treat the news strategy as a separate thing, can we talk about what risk management we would implement purely for news? So it would probably be set up, if we were treating it as a separate thing, you mean like open a separate account strictly for news? I could see that, right? And I think we spoke about this in the clubhouse, where if you really got the news strategy down, like you could just have a separate account strictly for news and go ham on that, right? Like 50% risk, 80% risk, 100 risk, the whole shit, but just don't load it up with 100 grand, right? Get a separate account that you know, all right, there's $500 in there, $200 in there, you can't blow that, but you can go ham knowing that you're 95% on news, right? This way you don't have to worry about your main account, and you just, like, this money, you'll allocate it strictly for the news and go ham. Do pineapples work on news strats since if you get triggered? Well, yes, it does. It's worked plenty of times before, because we've been triggered on a news rebreak at a high, which it never drove. It pulled back, and then we had the 5-minute flip where we've had pineapples, right? Because we've had entries off the 1 minute that rebroke the high, never drove, pull back, leaves a wick on the 5 minute, and then the next 5 minute fills it, and that was our pineapple. Open buy and sell positions? No, that's not how we trade news. I'm talking about if you're trading it the way we trade it. During New York session, your window was dark, now it's light. Yeah, it was recorded. It was recorded in the evening. No, it was, remember I said it yesterday, it was pouring. It was pouring rain. Storming outside. That's what it was. What up, Kenny? What are you wearing? What kind of hat is that? It's a little cowboy hat. Oh, that's the pimp hat. Oh, gotta keep that pimp hand strong, bro. That's right. I like that hat. It's pretty gangster. Wicks, did you cut your hair? Yeah. It's all gone. I've turned it into a beard. This fucking... You ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean? Dead man's chest. Personal opinion, I think we should come up. Damn. Oh, W Viking. He knows the name, too. Good shit. Davy Jones. Yeah, I think that was it. 5 minutes here for the 4 hour. Could have had a peaceful morning over here, right? I could have just argued with my shorty in peace in the morning. But no, we had to stream. Take any trade today? No, let's get rid of this. Never shave off your beard? That's what my kids say. Because every time I shave it, they're like, your face is small. What happened to you? And they start laughing at me. Why is your face so small? No, the beard's gonna go. Beard's gonna go at some point. Thank you, Sam. Idea for this 4-hour closure? Yeah, we just discussed it. We're looking to close above 80. Wait, right here. We're looking to close above 86 flat, ideally, and then for a bottom wick to 84.27. I'm looking for wick entry buys. I'm looking for bottom wick buys. I'm looking for the hourly to hold this area, and then the 4-hour will close bullish above at that point, so we will look for bottom wick entry. MT5 FPS dropping. What's FPS? Funds per second. We don't want that dropping. $20 seconds here, gang. All right, lock in. Lock in. We might have positions real soon here. 10 seconds. We are looking for a price to come down here, and we are looking for buys as this 4-hour has just closed above. Will we get it? Well, I guess we get it. Guess we get a bottom wick first. I mean, guess we get a top wick first, which makes things a bit different. That's not a huge. I need this bottom wick here. No FPS frame rate. Yeah, I know. I was just trolling. Just kidding. This rebreaks the high. We're going to scratch that idea. Yeah, I don't have a buy here. I wanted to buy at this area because this gives us really good entry in terms of risk management. I think it rebroke the high. Did it rebreak it? Yeah, it did. No, it didn't. That was an uneventful beginning to the 4-hour. See how everything closed bear? Remember we were expecting the 30 to close bullish. Even though the hourly closes bear, then it would follow the 4-hour. But right now we've had the 15 bear, the 30 bear, the 1 hour is bearish. Right, 2 hours bearish as well. The 4-hour closed above, so I think we need a steeper bottom wick since all the momentum to close out the candle was bearish. And look at that flip just to close out right here, right on the 30. Bounced off here, closed out. It's a lot of orders grab. I'm expecting a steeper bottom wick. Yeah, 15's ugly, 30's ugly. The only good thing here is that 4-hour, but the 4-hour first thing it did was create a top wick, so it makes it a bit harder. Rebreaking the highs? I don't know. I don't know. Break of the highs indicates top range fills? Yeah, probably. I just want a steeper bottom wick on the 4-hour. Didn't you say I'd take a buy here? No. I said I would take a buy right there at that white line. There's a reason this white line is here. I was looking for a bottom wick entry, but we've rebroke the 4-hour highs. So now, yeah, it's likely it fills the previous candle body here to at least 24.89, and then I guess we'll be able to make some more decisions. But for now, these ranges are huge. This is 50 pips here. Yes, news 10 a.m., 9:30 volume. NYC open. Not a big fan of this area here to the left. And with this rejection previously, right, we need some either bullish closures or we needed that bottom wick here on the 4-hour. That would have been just 23 pips on the flip alone and then whatever else it gives you. Didn't quite get there. So we didn't have an entry. How long take it to grow your account? Years, many years, 5 years. 5 close, no top wick. Wait, I'm waiting. Have you had the same account for the last 5 years? No. U.S. regulated firms are not all the hype they're made out to be. I see candles in profit, but my P&L is negative. Yeah, because they want you to adopt the idea of they want you to let go of the idea of scalping, right? They don't like scalpers. We're waiting on this candle to close outside a range. We haven't closed outside this range at all today. Well, since we've hopped on. In the 2 hours before we hopped on, it just drove up 200 pips. 195, I think. $193. Yeah, we got jolts today and jobs tomorrow. Let's have a look. $10 a.m. So we'll be here till 10:15 at the very least today. Ooh, the beige book. Damn. Good thing they're not bringing out the black book. What's the beige book? You know the black book, chat. You all got a black book. And if you don't, well, I'm sure every man in here has a black book. Wow, that's so 1900s. The green book and the blue book. You take sells on the 1 hour flip? No, I'm not looking for that. Keep it in your back pocket. Nope. I burnt it. As you get older, you realize some memories weren't meant to make it into your present. Because I think some memory, no matter how great your experiences were, some memories can do a lot of harm to your present self. Wick, this 5 closed bearish. What did it respect here? Same thing can be said about trading as you evolve. Yes, but you know what? You never try to completely forget things you've learned, because there is knowledge that I picked up 2-3 hours ago. 2-3 years ago. Yeah, chat. I just learned this shit 2-3 hours ago. I'm coming out with a PowerPoint. Yeah, but like some shit I learned 2 to 3 years ago, like I had no idea how those concepts could be applied, and I just didn't have enough knowledge in other concepts, right, to be able to apply those previous ones. But now, like, as I learn more things and I gain more experience, some things from like 2021, 2020, I bring back, because like, oh, I can utilize that now with these type of closures, and then it starts making sense. Maybe you just, you haven't completely figured out how you can use certain nuances that you've noticed. I don't know what full-time trader means. I know that in regular life, full-time means you work 8 hours a day. When you guys ask, but this isn't real life, right? You guys, we're not real life here. And to you guys, full-time means your only source of income, your main source of income. There's a difference between when a trader asks, are you full-time, and just any other person ever asks, are you full-time? Makes total sense. I'm doing the same thing now. My swing trading, all the pieces are connecting more and more. Yeah, like there's things you know about your trading, but you probably just needed some, some knowledge on some other things. And now you've picked it up and you're like, oh, so that's where I can now apply this old concept. For me to quit my job to trading, I need to make 6 figures trading. And even then, when I quit, when I know I can make multiple 6 figures, I don't know if I'll ever stop working my day job. You will. At some point. Eddie's day job? MILF hunter. Eddie's the MILF hunter. What was your journey? I got here by going the wrong way on a one-way and then plowing through a dead-end street. Yeah, he sells cold air to hot people. Vacancy for new hunters. Coming up, coming up, coming up. Yeah, 15 closed bullish, but didn't break previous 15 high. No bottom wick on this current 15, so we're still in this range. Not much doing. What if it's to come down now? What's it gonna come down off of? I see a candle with no top wick or bottom wick. You mean right now there's 15? Typically when you see a candle with no top wick or bottom wick, the candle after that will fill the body of the previous candle. We've said that many times. Will it head that way? I don't know, but it'll typically fill the body and then make a decision whether to make that a wick or to continue. So, oh, right here, look, great example. Perfect. It's even on screen. No top wick or bottom wick. The next candle filled the body. It's not 100%, but it's typically, you'll see the price, because that body, that entire candle is typically the range, and price fills that range.
minute. Who are you?
I asked you? When the fuck did I ever ask you?
Fuck. I was reading 230's message. You trade exactly like Donvo. Game over for you. Let's redo that.
I asked you? When the fuck did I ever ask you?
Oh, man.
Fuck you and your badass attitude, all your negativity, and all that other shit. Keep that shit to your fucking self. Cause on this side, we're fucking positive.
Why did subs go back to 26-1? I've been trying to tell you that. I'm shadow banned on YouTube. It's been 26-1, 26-2, 26-3, 26-1 like for like 3 months, 4 months. It's either the C word or the T word. You ain't shadow banned, nobody fucking with. Bruh, you're on my stream. Obviously, you fucking with me. Right? He knows, Patty. He knows. Heavy weights, low reps, or low weights, high reps for biceps. Heavy weights till failure. And once you fail, drop the weights and go more till failure. Drop sets and supersets is how you get there. High interval training. Hard to find your channel without direct link, even searching Wix not direct. That's what I said. It's YouTube, Shadowman. If you wouldn't mind, can you ask Dombo if he closed this trade? I do mind. I don't even want to know what trades they're in. I'm not trying to be affected by nobody else's mindset. All the small talk. YouTube got live stream first on the page. That's crazy. I don't even get myself on my homepage. I don't know. I don't know how that algo's working. Anyway, back to the small talk. Chat. Let me tell you something. If anybody that ever tries to start small talk with you, they're just trying to recruit you in a pyramid scheme. It's the rule of thumb. So how's the weather? Yeah, bro, I'm not falling for that. You're definitely promoting MLM right now. Anytime they're selling you on something. Anytime they start small talk, yeah, you're about to be selling Herbalife for the next 20 years. Oh, my battery dead. Selling vacuums. I remember that. That's funny. You watch the Saudi League? No. I can just go to the beach and watch people play soccer and shit. It looks like it's gonna come down here. We just haven't had, the last closure was a bullish closure above the range on that 15. I haven't had a closure yet. Unless you look at this as a level. Right? Because let's say this was the level, but then what's your advantage point here? 9 pips. I don't know. Let's reevaluate here. Yeah, no, I'm going to keep it there where it is. You watch football? Yeah. Hold on a second, gang. Yeah. Fuck. I forgot. I had to do this shit earlier. It's alright. I'll do it now. So if I don't do it now, like, I'm gonna have to do it later. Perfect. Perfecto. Honestly, these little raw things. By the way, raw. I need a sponsorship. I'm always running out of papers. Anyway, this is the greatest thing that's ever been invented. Oh, maybe since sliced bread and the wheel. The fact that they put these little filters in there makes my life so much easier. Look at that. Started grinding, and we have an extra 100 viewers. You guys should have said something. We would have just spent this stream rolling. All right, now I know what you prefer. Okay, we just lost 20 viewers. I guess those are the ones watching with kids. Or their parole officer. They see me rolling. They hate. Ben. Is that Benor? Or is that not Benor? No? Alright. Yeah, no, this is a little... This is a little bit of sours. You ever ripped the bong before stream? No. Honestly, I don't have a bong. Like, I had one before, but like, I think I threw it out. I don't even know where it is. I like the process, right? I like to break down the bud, roll a joint, and just enjoy it, right? I sit back and enjoy it. Right? Sit back, relax, and take notes while I take tokes of this marijuana smoke. Joins a ritual, yes. Yes. Up, pushing up, pushing up. Mods. Oh, y'all deleted the wrong message. Word. Want to see a magic trick? Remember White Owl? Yeah, I used to roll White Owls. Pretty nasty. White Owls were my favorite. I like those better than the Phillies. So I'd rather roll a White Owl than a Philly. Right? And I used to hate Dutches. Dutches were the worst. The Dutchies sucked. White Owls were just so easy to roll because they'd crack easily. Right? The Phillies, you'd crack it and it should be stale as fuck. The whole thing would just crumple up. He's still trading, Heather. But like, with all due respect, like, while we're providing value through our trading, you know, I am not the proper contact to answer questions on his behalf. And I wouldn't know. I don't know what trades were taken. I've seen the same videos and screenshots here that everybody has. Not gonna lie, it's wild getting called Heather. I call you Mrs. Pace. could roll a Dutch, you were the pro roller in the group. See, if you could roll a Dutch, I typically avoid smoking with you. Used to hate smoking. And that little, that line, most people don't take out that little hard line from the leaf, like a stem line, you know what I mean? And then, like, all of a sudden that Dutch becomes like half a stick. Oh my God, this range. We gotta have something for discussion, right? At this point, we're on Dutchies right now. Because we're still stuck in a range. Mad licks to seal it? What word? Back in 2021, 2020, in the C days, what? I can't smoke with you, bro. You just threw up in that fucking, you made love to that fucking blunt. We need to social distance. I'm gonna roll my own. Fuck that. When you see a price range and consolidating in a small range, do you expect a fake out before a breakout? Well, you can call it a fake out. I just expect volume before a drive, right? So I would expect typically whenever you range, you'd need to grab orders to push, right? Like, look, we're stuck in this range, right? But the market just won't drive from here. Right, it'll need to grab orders. And how does it grab orders? You got to go to those, you know, levels of interest where you've driven from before, from here or from here. So if you're stuck within this range, the indication of volume will be the closure outside the range, right? Because if you don't have enough volume, if so facto, you won't close outside the range. But if you have enough volume, you'll close outside the range. So if anything that does this, oh, we have enough we have volume. Why? Because we had enough of it now to finally close outside the range. Great. The key is, are you closing outside the range after driving off somewhere? Right here, you came down to the bottom of the range, you're driving off of something. If we just start coming down and break below here, we're not, like, this area is nothing that we're coming down off of. We've come up, we haven't really rejected from here, and we haven't broke those highs. So no indication of volume yet, right? To come down or up. But if we close below here before tapping these areas, I'm going to say, all right, so now we're able to bounce off something. If we close back within range, right, I'm going to say, all right, we've had enough volume to actually drive us out the range with this closure. Now we're going to see what happens. Typically, you've grabbed orders at this area now that you've gotten, and you'll see this happen, and you'll see the market do something like this, because this after this big range, you've needed to bounce off something to drive, and you needed an indication of volume. So you can actually interpret it that way. So a lot of times after a massive range or a long range, you'll typically break one way, right? You'll do this, you'll break one way in order to grab orders to show that you have volume to go, you know, to drive the other. You'll see it break one way before driving the other a large number of times because it needs orders to drive, right? Because it's ranging. It's just, you know, just logic. If it's ranging, it has no orders, it has no catalyst. It neither needs news or it needs to tap a level where a shitload of orders are sitting to drive off of it. In our case, we have NYC open right now. So if it just starts driving down, right, we can say, all right, NYC open came in here, and we, even though we didn't tap these areas, you know, we keep tapping the areas that we've been at before. If it drives, you can say, all right, that was NYC open. But we have NYSE, and we have in 17 minutes, we also have jolts. So most likely waiting on that closure. The first direction is a fake out during news? No. Because what if news pushes in the direction of price action? You can't say that's a fake out. You know, you might just continue. But no matter what happens, the market needs a catalyst, and that's why I like trading New York session, because there's a lot of potential for volume, because there's a lot of catalysts. Right, between New York Open, between the COMEX Open, right, the Mercantile Exchange, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, then we have NYSE, the Stock Exchange opening, and then in between all of that, we have the 8:30 and the 9:15s and the 9:30 news folders. We have jolts, we have unemployment, we have NFPs, FOMCs, CPIs, PPIs, sleepy eyes, all of that. Plenty of catalysts to, you know, they'll give you a chance to move. STIs, WRXs, yes. EVOs. Damn, Javier. Yeah. You guys, I'm talking about news. You guys are over here with STDs and UTIs. You just got to get that shit checked out. Damn. How do you practice patience? Well, if you have this chat and you're able to just kind of kick it with them, that'll give you some fucking patience. I want to look for some entries here, but that is a nice top wick and a closure. But oh no, it didn't close below. That's too close for comfort. Yeah, 14 minutes. We're going to wait 14 minutes. And as you already know, once the news drops, we will drop down to the 1 minute and we will look for a push, whether up or down, right? We will look for the news to push. So if we see something like this happen, right, the market starts pushing, you'll check your spread. You'll see if your spread's at 15 or if it's normal at like 2, 3, right? As you start doing this, you'll pull back and there'll be a wick left, right? If this is in the first 1 minute of the candle, we will look for a rebreak of the highs. If a 5 minute closes, we will look for a 5 minute flip. So first minute we look, first 5 minutes we will be on the 1 minute, and the same thing will go for sells here. We'll obviously check the numbers to see if they fall in line with what we're about to do, but we will actually wait for the news to drop. We will wait for a push, and our job will be the rebreak of that push. You practiced patience last night, 3 hours. Yo, last night sucked. I looked at the ranges. I was like, damn, Javi's streaming right now. He's probably miserable. That range sucked. And it wasn't like it was a huge range. It was like 5 pips or like 8 pips for the entire session. The whole range was like 8 pips. Yeah, and then it moved at like midnight, right? I saw, because I was watching Kai Sanat's stream. Where were your sells though? What did you sell? Were you something? This is something you did during Asian, for the Asian session stream. What was your sell? Yeah, this was the range right here. Where's the? Here we go. These 2 candles, that was the session yesterday. News should drive gold down based on previous note. Well, if we knew that, you and I and everyone in the stream would be well on our way to like a deserted island somewhere to hide all the money. Ooh, 2373. Trying to pull a hobby. Jets or Giants? Giants. This looks, let's talk about a deserted island. Nah, I'm not trying to get Epsteined. I want to see people running marathons with the runners. True. Bacon or sausage? Bacon. I don't like sausage, period. But some of you guys are fucking glizzy gobblers. Straight up. Tailgate Sunday for Lions night game. Oh, enjoy. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Chat, we got 8 minutes here. Hold on a second. I gotta figure out if there's a better lighter in my house. Ah, this fucking skateboard, yo. Busted my ass. That's crazy. I got a cover for the kiddos. Doing their bed before mom comes back. See, it wasn't done. Got a cover for them. They're gonna come back home and be like, oh, Dad, thanks. Boom. God. Love to have some ice cream right now. Me too, but I'm sick. What headphones are you wearing? These are, what are they called? HyperX. HyperX. Five minutes here. 5 minutes for news. Told you to sell, and you seriously expected people to take a sell based on some random Abdul's signal in a YouTube chat? No, be honest. Like, you expected people to hop onto that signal? No, I know you sold. I'm saying, did you expect people to then take your signal? Just take care of yourself, bro. Trust me, you don't need validation from people in chat here. All right, Abdul? You don't need anybody validating what you're doing. You don't need to be like, told you, right? Like, there's no need to do that. Like, you did something good. You don't need validation from us. Signal day. Damn, 2 minutes here till news. I didn't even spark. Light, goddammit. I see you scattering. I see all you scattering. Yeah. I walked outside, the lizards scattered in different directions. Whoever lives in Florida here will understand. Like, when you walk into your backyard, it's just hundreds of like iguanas and shit. If you like have like a lot of grass in the backyard too, it's funny because like you don't see the iguanas, but you see all the leaves and all the trees and bushes. Everything just starts going. and rustling, and you're like, all right, everybody's running for the hills. Only the squirrel's like, yo, you got my nuts, bro? No. Go squeak squeak somewhere on a tree right now. I got jolts. You got my mangoes? Word. That's what I should have told him. Next time he asks me for a nut, I'll be like, where are these mangoes at, though? "30 seconds. Let's open up. Let's open up the factory. 15 seconds for numbers. Boards total vehicle sales all day. Bong. All right, chat. I'm gonna have a buy stop on the break of the high here. If I can set it on time. All right, make sure you're accounting for spread. Boom, we just got activated. All right, tap this in. Entries 24.94 flat. Slip me by a bit, not too much. I'm gonna close half here at 10. Fuck you for slipping me again on that. And BE tapped. We are not done here. Gonna wait for this to pull back again. I took 10 and then it pulled back. It tapped me out. Fuck. I don't even think I got 10. I got like 8. I went break even too fast. Fucker. Chat, I'm gonna have another buy stop. Well, not yet. If we break this high again, I'll have another buy stop. Right here, 24.98. Yeah, I only got a half closure at 10 on there. I don't have a buy stop yet on the break of the highs. If we start pushing up, I'll just enter it. This shit did exactly what you said. Yeah, it does. That's why I said it does that a lot, a large percentage of the time. Careful, it might break the highs and just push, but you might get slipped. All right, I'm in here on the break of the highs. Close in half at 10. What the fuck? That's moving too fast. I pressed close half at 10 and moved down to like 6 pips and then it's slipped my stop. I think this is, I've tried twice here for just the thing to push, but it's too fast. It's moving too fast. probably going to be a 5-minute closure at this point. Yeah, I've had 2 positions for a combined. I'll look in the signal channel once this closes. Yeah, a combined net of 0 pips, 1 pip. I made a total of 1 pip on this news. What we're gonna do here is wait for this 5 to close, which is in about 45 seconds. And I will look for a bottom wick to be created on this 5, and we will look for a bullish flip if we can do that. Okay, you have 30 seconds, so lock in. You're lost because I have no time to start marking all of this on the rebreaks at a high. So we went to the 1 minute, we took this rebreak at a high, and then we took a rebreak at a high here. These were 2 positions. And we took a rebreak at a high here, right? Right here, it went up, I closed, it closed me at break even, and then it closed me -6, and over here I made 7. So that's what happened. All right. Can we get a bottom wick on this 5? Yes, not. The stream for you is like 6 seconds late? Yeah, well, maybe you should be on the Zoom side. That's why I try to go over it before the news. I said we're going to drop down to the 1. We're going to pull back and take a rebreak. This is what we did here. And that's what we did here. Gave very little. The thing is, it went boop, 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 boop. It went too quick. Should have left that first trade and not moved BE so early. Maybe, but we filled the range, right? That rebreak was at the top of the range. So you're expecting some kind of noise here, right? And that's what happened. It filled, we saw noise, and then it rebroke. Right? Because if you say that about this position here, oh, you should have just held wait a little, then look, you're in drawdown for 62 pips. This is Jolts. Jolts tends to be pretty volatile. Now, 5 has come down and made a bottom wick. If this same 5 rebreaks its own high, I'll re-enter. We have 3 minutes here. Wait, we didn't even check. How did the numbers come out? Oh, they didn't. Bad numbers. Good for gold. Trading you so different from your broker? Mine's a bit different too. So when we have big news pushes, it pushes a bit further, I think, on my broker. Took buys with you into sells of my own. That first buy was clean. It just pulled up and pulled back too fast. But you have to manage risk, because for the same reason that on the second 5, I had to manage that same risk. Once you reach support, resistance during a news push, your advantage points are your advantage points. Alright, chat, I'm gonna have a buy stop here on the break of this 5 high only until this 5 closes. I think we got a minute. Right here. Seconds here. Okay, so the 5 closed. Delete. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to wait on this 15. So you might see it push because you've created that bottom wick already. But at this point, I'd want a 15 now to close. Get rid of that. In high volume situation where price moves as fast, do you move stop loss to be or close partials first? I try to secure the bacon first. So, ooh, we've made a bottom wick on this candle, right? On this 5. But we haven't broken the previous 5 high. We got, how long? 3 minutes? 3 minutes for this 15 to close. There's a lot of volume because my spread is jumping. So you might see a strong push, but if we can get this 15 to close and have a wick to fill, this would be lovely. Feeling good as fuck, secured everything up since yesterday, got work in 15. Perfect. Perfect. Does it matter where the 15 closes? Yes. Price action is still price action. We want it above here. But man, if this hourly just began. What does a jumping spread sound like? Should be driving. I don't know, it's gold. It shouldn't be anything. Miss you in the evening as well. Dama. Watch this hourly flip. Are news wicks still ranges? Yeah, they're typically ranges that are going to get filled. Yeah. 90 seconds here for this 15. This is the bottom wick you want on that on the 15. So now that you've grabbed it before the 15 closes, can the candle come straight up as it opens? because you've technically grabbed these orders. Seconds. 15 seconds for the 15. I want a bottom wick. Remember what we said, it made that bottom wick on the previous 5-minute candle, so we might just see it come straight up. But if it makes a bottom wick and then comes back up, that's when I'll be in it. Okay, I'm gonna have a buy stop here on the rebreak of the 15 high. Make sure you account for spread on buys. You don't need to do that on sells, but on buys you should. Buy stop right now, right here. Shit, man. Sounds like a superhero. I don't know, news came out with bad numbers here for the dollar, so you'd expect that to come up. And I see the factory orders, but that's a yellow folder with less effect. Is this a sell stop? It's impossible for it to be a sell stop if price is below it. It can be a buy stop or a sell limit. And that is a buy stop. Are we whacking a wick? That sounds interesting. Tell me more. I'm intrigued. Sorry. Excuse me. Us family, yeah. Pops is doing the best he can. Appreciate you asking. So we've spent the first half of this 15 coming down. If we flip here now, we might spend the next half of it coming up. But if this fucking candle flips bearish, bruh. You know something I don't? Yes, a lot of things. My stop is right here. Excuse me. I thought we had to flip the tape. I'm about to get activated here, getting close. All right, we are in there. I got slipped 2 pips. I slipped 2 pips on there. And I'm looking as an advantage point to these areas at 94.4. That's what I'm looking for. Did what we wanted. It grabbed orders off an area that we drive off of, and it rebroke the highs, right? We drive up off this area. This is exactly where the wick came down to, tapped it, and came up, rebroke the highs. right? If we didn't bounce off a significant area, we should have less confidence in breaking the highs, but we've bounced off an area that the market tends to drive up off, and that's where it drives. Well, that's where it's done historically. So historically, that's where we'd want to see price. Or historically, that's where we saw price, and that's where we want to see price mirror now. Anyway, stops, honestly, in this case, it'll probably be the hourly flip if this hourly decides to come down and flip. Because if that flips after previous hourly's closed bearish below, then yeah, then those are the stops we'll call. Oh, let me put this up on screen. Sorry, I don't have it up. We're looking for 94 areas here. Did it break that? Yeah, it rebroke the high again. Advantage point here is, hold on, let's get rid of this. What's your advantage point? 94 flat. Can't we see 94 flat? Oh, it's tough. It rebroke the high, pulled back, then rebroke the high again. So we've had 3 rebreaks of highs. And we also had news come out bullish for us. Bad for the dollar, good for gold. So you're expecting this to come up as well. We've also grabbed the bottom wick to an area we drive off from. So this is everything that you wanted, and it's set up exactly like you wanted, right? So you'd rather be in a position you planned for than in a position you didn't plan for, right? So win, lose, or BE, which are those are the only outcomes here. You're going to do it through a position that you planned for, not through a position that you didn't plan for. If 30-minute close above, still, I mean, yeah, I'm holding it for now, but it's, I don't know why it didn't finish the range there when it rebroke the high twice, right? So maybe it comes back down in range. It's got a top wick now. So we will see. You got 1 minute left on the 30 here. can we re-break the high? Closed above. 30 closed above. Right? You're looking for 94. Close half here at 10. I'm going to move stops to break even. Because we've tapped 94 here. So these stops are at BE. Alright. Alright, and let's close. Fuck. Fuck you. Alright, we closed full here at 17 pips. I just closed full here at 17. I saw 22, I pressed close, and it's moving too fast. I got 17. $17.2. Alright. Be careful, you've tapped your advantage point, right? You have to make sure it's house money. Oh wait, where's the thing? You got to make sure it's house money here at this point. This 30 doesn't have a bottom wick, and you've tapped this area where you see a reaction. Congrats. You guys got a W. We all got a W. So a BE and a W today. There we go. 197, break even number 76. Right, and it's a lot easier to sit in a position while it's not pushing, right? When you enter it according to plan, right? Because according to plan, it should work. But if you enter that impulsively, or you didn't have a plan for this and you entered blindly, as the market's coming up and down here, right? As the 5 is doing this little weird thing after we entered, right? You're probably panic thinking, maybe I should close, maybe that wasn't it, we have this wick, it looks like a sell to me, right? But if you do it according to plan, like it's just, now you know what your plan is, and makes it easier to sit through the position and let it do its thing. That's really it. You really want your mindset to be in the proper place. Right? So whatever you take, if you were comfortable with taking it because it did everything you needed to, then it's going to be a lot easier for you to keep those impulsive emotions out of your head, tune out the noise. But we waited. Look, I said I'm going to hop off today at 10:15. We waited till 10:30. Yep, congrats everybody. I honestly, coming on to today's stream, or hopping on today's stream, I would have thought we would have had buys here for news. That would have been it. But I guess today was the after news buys. What else you guys want to discuss? Hey, drop a like for that fucking trade and sub to the channel. Let's get this shit to 26.2 and then 3 and 4. You think the daily ends up falling today? Oh, look, I'm not saying that you're right or wrong. It's your perspective, right? You said like this is a sell if I've ever seen one, right? Or something like that, right? And I don't know. Oh, no, you said I don't think I've ever been so sure about a sell position, right? When we were taking buys. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not telling you, see, it was a buy. No, I'm just telling you from my perspective, there was enough range for me to play a buy here. And you might still be right. Right? That's the beautiful thing about trading. We can all be right. You can be right and I can be right. I'm definitely not going to tell you you're wrong, right? I see your point of view with the daily, and but we've also filled the daily wick. Oh shit, chat! Our entry was a daily flip. I didn't realize that. Look at that. Our entry was the daily flip. Haha, haha. Nice. Chat, we just got a W. Stop with the irrelevant questions. True. Ask relevant questions. That's the beautiful thing about trolling. Maybe. I'm ready to close the charts and make some steak and eggs. True. Back of Asian. I don't know. Chat, any more questions? Anything you guys want to discuss before I hop off here? Ooh, it's pushing. Pushing P. Damn. We did it without the man. Damn, Khaled. We the best. What's your broker for US clients? I have no recommendation for you. Find a futures platform. Who's still in other than me? Yeah, we had, what did this give you already? 40 pips? We just took 17. I gave you 35. I'll give you 40. Eagle effects, but Americans can't get with them anymore. You were grandfathered in, right, Rabbit? I know how that works. Ooh, tape flip deserved. Chat, I'm bored. Who wants to come hang? Who wants to hang out? Let's go smoke. I'm with that. Green, if you were about like 1,800 miles closer, I'd be on my way to pick you up right now. Sent Jeffrey. Word. Because I haven't had like a wholesome conversation with anyone. Like just to hang out in like months. And even that was with my pool guy. Books 9 don't do friends. How does that song go? My life is all I have. He says, I don't got friends, I got enemies. So if they with me, then that means they my brother. Wickfield here. Congrats to everybody. Congrats, Kenny. Shit. My rhymes, my pen, my pen. And I done made it through the struggle, don't judge me. What you say now won't budge me. Cause where I come from so often, people you grew up with are laying in a coffin. Yeah, that song was gangsta. That's back in the day. That's back. That's 20 years ago. When rap was rap. Yeah, I don't have a recommendation for you for a broker to use that I can be sure of for a fact will do everything right by you. I can't assure that for other people. They do right by me because I have a voice in the industry, right? It's not a huge voice, but it's still a voice in the industry, right? So they do right by me for now. And I can't recommend them. Don up 35% on the MAM today. Yep. I'm not worried. He ain't worried. You's worried. Don still trading? Well, there's people that are in the MAM, they're in this chat, so I guess it wasn't blown. That would have to be like just a weird guess. He was in drawdown held through news. Ah, wait a minute. So where did he enter? He entered pre-news. This was the news push. Oh, he must have been in somewhere here. He must have been somewhere in this area. And then, wait, if he was in this area, right, that means he was in drawdown. So then I would say he also had a pineapple somewhere in this area. Or maybe this area. Correct. I have not seen what he's done today. I just know how we trade typically. Look at that. Full TP would have smacked here. 68 pips. That's a trade we just took? No, we took a trade right here. We had trades as we were coming up. Here. No, it was up here, here, and here. And then we had our 15, which was this area. No, I'm sorry, this area, that was the TP. This trade was so clean. Yes. It looks clean now. It didn't look clean for the 5 minutes that it was sitting there at that price, right? But we entered with our plan. So at that point, there was nothing to doubt, just time, just to be patient. That's it. Update the stream record. I did. One win, one break even. We had 196 before this. If you blew the man, which I can't speak on hypotheticals, I can guarantee you one thing. No matter what happens here, we will be back here the very next session looking to get better. Win, loss, break even, you will always see me come back the next session, the next day, and look to get better, look to improve, always. I had a $45,000 loss last week. I'm here trading. We went over it with the private session, and I made that session public, what we did on Sunday, right? So you guys can actually see what we discussed. I mean, none of you, impact my day in a significant enough way for my day to change. There's no reason for me to stop doing what I'm doing, right? Unless it's not bringing value. The day I stop bringing value to the streams is the day I'll be like, I think these guys have outgrown me, and there's just no need for me anymore, right? And I think I've discussed this before. Remember, we spoke about this like a month ago, where I said, look, this is just, at some point I wasn't as good as other people, and they were, they were educating, they were putting out info, and they were passing the torch, and at some point people just discover things that bring them to the next level, right? And what do you do when you get to the next level? You reach back down to bring others up, right? You give your hand back down so you could lift others. So that's what we've been trying to do here. Once we've reached the next level, we turned around, we didn't run and forget about it. We reached back down, reached our hand out to grab others to come up. And that's what you guys are doing. And eventually, someone will get further than what I've done, right? We'll get even better, and they'll take that to the next level. And eventually, it doesn't have to be me. It could be one of you guys, and then eventually you'll run with it and you'll do your own thing. And that's how just how it works. The evolution of the market, of the, of what we do here. The evolution of a day trader. Like I said, it doesn't have to be me that, brings us to the next level. It could be one of you guys, and a lot of you guys are doing great, right? Some of you guys, there's people here that held the entire 60 pips. I caught 17, right? And eventually, over time, people are just getting better and better and better, and you can tell when people are growing and getting better. They tend to let go of validation. They tend to stop needing validation from other traders because they know that there's no more value that another trader can provide because they've outgrown it, right? And you'll see that when people are making money, you'll see them do it quietly. You won't see them do it with a bang if they're really making money, right? And in a very rare situation, right, some people will actually say, hey, you know what, I'm not going to gatekeep this, let me put others on. How much did you start with? I started with like 5 grand and then added and traded and added and traded and lost and added and traded. And I think I have a total, like in the current account of my own capital, I think we did it. It was 42, I want to say 42,000 is my total capital that's been deposited into the current account. Yeah, that's 5 years of grinding. That's 5 years of 10 pips at a time every day. Or 12, whatever it is, right? And that's with some, like, we've had a couple of months per year where they just supercharged the shit out of our account, right? April was a massive month. Last December was a massive month. The March, I want to say March of last year was a massive month, right? Though these are all 40% months. Right? There are some months that just supercharge the shit out of your account. The best months are when I'd say December, because all the orders, all the prices are trying to get to where they need to go before the end of the year. You'll see the ranges get filled with a stronger push. And also once the first volume of Q2, the first real volume of the year, when it starts coming in, April, May, right? There you see price driving and just filling ranges. It's setting the ranges that you're going to utilize through the rest of the quarter. Discord link expired. I know. I'm just been too busy to change it. I mean, that's it. I mean, I'm not looking for anything else here. We're done here. It filled the whole wick, filled the range. We got our W. This is what we were looking for. At this point, I mean, if you want to trade and you see your setups, go for it. But the hotlines will be open for Overtraders Anonymous. So if you need to call in, right? See you guys. You guys are all Overtraders. Chat. Let's call it a session here. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. You know where to reach me. You know, I respond to all messages. It takes me a day or two sometimes to respond, maybe a few days, but you know where to reach me, right? I respond on the gram, I respond in the Discord. So if you reach out to me through private channels, I'll always have a conversation with you. If you have questions, I'd rather it be questions regarding the market, not non-vo, right? Because that tells me you guys are really about it, right? Anyway, congrats to everybody that showed up today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern. Make sure, Market Mechanics streaming tonight, 8 p.m. Go join his Asian session to see if he can set up for some swings. All right? He's going to be live at 8 p.m. tonight. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Appreciate all of you coming through. Congrats to everybody that had a W with us. I hope you guys learned something. There's a lot of value in today's discussions, right? Outside of MAM discussions, there's a lot of value in terms of trading and news and approaching trades with a plan and levels and volume, right? So great session. A lot of good questions. A lot of shitty questions, but a lot of good questions as well. So not a bad stream. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Mods, thank you so much. Congrats, Green, on becoming the managing mod. Now he's actually the mod god, W Green. If you want to cash app him, it's Gangrene to support, you know, the wrenches are expensive, you know, so maintaining wrenches is expensive. So Gangrene is his cash app. just promoting everybody. All right, gang, that's my time. I'm gonna call it a session here, and you already know the deal. Just like that, another New York session is in the books. Have a good day, everybody. Touch some grass, get some sun. Oh, Discord link. Can somebody drop a normal Discord link? If you guys have it, please. Thanks. The valid one. Thank you.